Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday and welcome back. I hope you're having a good day so far. So today I am happy to report that I will have my very first spring summer Homeworx candle haul to share with you guys. My favorite delivery donkey made its way all the way across the Oregon Trail and arrived in Oregon this morning, and so I have some candles to share with you guys. I always joke that like pretty much everybody else in the candle community I feel is like either in the Midwest or on the East Coast, and you guys get your packages so fast, and I am always one of the very last people to get anything from Kringle or from Homeworx or from QVC. The only company that ships me my home fragrance related products very quickly is Scentsy, and that's because they're based out of Idaho, and Oregon, if we look at a map of the US, is right next to Idaho, so that works out well for me with that, but everything else takes forever to get to my house. So today I'm going to be sharing the latest Homeworx candles that I have selected to purchase. At the very end of this video, I will also pop in some returning favorites. So I received a small PR package from Homeworx, so I will show you guys those candles. I am always upfront when things are sent to me as PR. I just always have been. So, but I will save those candles for the end. So if you find it offensive to look at candles that were sent as PR, you can X out of the video before that happens. I will warn you. I will put a link to where you can currently purchase Homeworx candles in the description box down below. These are both from QVC and the Homeworx.Shop. If you are interested in saving some money on the Homeworx.Shop website, I do have a discount code for you guys. It is an affiliate discount code, so if you use that, there is a small, very small commission associated with that. So if you're not comfortable with that, don't use it. I signed up for the influencer program because I think it's a great way to save people some extra money. I did not sign up for the influencer program because it's gonna make me rich. Hi, it's not. I know that there is like a huge amount of drama out there right now about influencer codes and things like that. You guys, I'm not like, I don't want to get into this. Like, I purchase so much stuff for my channel, a ton. And, you know, I do this because one, I love it, and two, I love sharing my thoughts with you guys, and I feel like the vast majority of people who watch my channel understand that I do this as a passion project. I don't do YouTube because it's making me rich. It's not. YouTube costs me a lot of money, and I know that because currently I am going through and doing my taxes for last year, and I am adding up everything that I bought for my channel, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And that's fine. That's fine. It's money I would have spent anyway, but I do YouTube because it's an opportunity for me to share my passion, connect with other people who are interested in the same things, and yeah, so it's a great outlet for me, and it kind of is a little bit of an excuse for my, what some could say is maybe a spending habit that I shouldn't have, but also don't tell other people how to spend their money because it's not your money, which always seems silly. Anyway, I know I'm getting a little bit like catty about it, but I have just seen a lot of nastiness around this lately, and I just don't understand it. If you don't want to support someone's channel, or if you don't like them as a person, don't watch them. If you don't like someone, don't follow them on Instagram. Just move on. And if you don't want to use the discount code, don't use the discount code. Pay full price. That's totally fine. It is absolutely up to you. I've always been upfront when things are affiliate codes. It says so right in the description box. So anyway, there is a discount code if you're interested in it. I will put the information in the description box down below as always, so make sure to check that out. And now let's get to the good stuff, you guys, which are some first sniffs, cold sniff impressions of some candles. Honestly, the vast majority of these I've already smelled in the past. I think that I might have reviews of most of these. There's a couple that I might do some re-reviews on just to see if Harry has tweaked them. I know that with the pandemic happening, like there could be a chance that some things are not the same as they were before. Maybe certain fragrance oils weren't available again, or there had to be some substitutions. So I think that if something smells different from like my first experience with it, I'll definitely re-review the candle. But for the most part, if I already have thoughts up on these, then you can research those on my channel. So let's get into it. Where do I start? Let's start with what I most recently picked up on QVC. You guys have already seen a review of it, but I did pick up the Happy Birthday candle earlier in the year. And I also picked up, these were on sale for like, I think it was like $46 and change at one point. And there was a free shipping opportunity. So I did pick up 2 sets of the Vanilla Bean Macaron, this delicious bad boy right here. I finally used up my last backup of it. This used to be available through the Ulta website, and then it disappeared. They never got it back in stock. And when I saw it re-released on QVC, I knew that I wanted it, but I wanted to wait for a sale, and I also wanted to wait for some decent cash back and you know, free shipping, which for QVC I feel like is a must. You guys, I just love this scent. It smells so good. I don't think I will ever not love this. It's so basic. I mean, this is not special at all. The fragrance notes in here are whipped vanilla, vanilla bean, whipped vanilla, brown sugar, and amber. This is just a beautiful, like, vanilla bean macaron scent. That's exactly what it smells like. If you've ever had a vanilla macaron that was made with like a vanilla bean filling, that is exactly how that tastes, is how this smells. It's delicious. That almond note is done really, really well in here. And so I did pick up 2 sets of this one. I gotta be honest with you guys, I probably picked up more than what I should have. Based on my current like low buy that I'm trying to stick to. But I also told myself that I would try to sell some of my other Homeworx candles that I'm just not as into anymore. I just haven't figured out the best way to go about doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Mercari. I got screwed over on Mercari a few times, and so I just don't feel like utilizing that. And then I thought about just having like a sale of my own, but I also, I don't know, I have to figure out what shipping would be and what would be reasonable. So, but I definitely have some older Homeworx candles that I know I just bought too many of, and I could totally sell them. So if you sell candles, will you let me know what platform you use? Will you let me know how you do it, what you charge for shipping? I'm just kind of curious because there's definitely some stuff I can get rid of. And I've tried like Facebook Marketplace. I live in an area where I don't think that there's a whole lot of interest in candles, at least secondhand. These are all new, by the way. I'm not like going to sell used candles, but yeah, I don't know. That doesn't work for me in the area where I live. So I don't know. Anyway, basically moral of the story is I bought more than I should have. So just, I don't need anyone to point that out to me. I'm aware. Let's get into something that is brand new that I have not stuck my nose in because I wanted to do it on camera. Okay, so there were some new scents released on the Homeworx website, and one of them was, oh wait, here's the label, the Pink Lemon Shortbread. I was really intrigued by this because I love Harry's Gourmand blends. First off, I love a lot of his lemon scents I think are done incredibly well because they don't smell like lemon cleaner. They smell like gourmand lemon scents, and they're usually sweeter. And this one really appealed to me because I love shortbread and I love anything with like a lemon glaze. So let's smell it. Oh. It does smell like a pink lemonade. It's not just like a regular lemonade. There's is it almost like a berry, like a really light berry note floating around? This is very sweet. I get that shortbread for sure. What are our notes here? So pink lemon, vanilla shortbread, sugared citron, and buttercream swirl. Yeah, there's definitely a creaminess to this for sure. This is really nice. A lot of people were saying that, I think they were saying this is similar to limoncello cupcake. Yeah, I mean, they're like a lemon gourmand scent for sure. This smells different to me though, and this is maybe a little lighter on the lemon, heavier on the shortbread, where the limoncello cupcake is more, I would say, 50-50 lemon and cupcake. This is a little bit more shortbread and then slightly less lemon. Maybe 60-40, somewhere around there. This is really nice though. So I did grab, how many of these did I get? 2, I think. I think I got 2 of these because I just kind of assumed that I would like it. And I do still have a couple of limoncello cupcakes left. So I figured that was probably good to get me started going into the spring and summer. I have really been burning mostly my spring and summer candles. Like I'm not really doing any fall or winter anymore. So, and I do not have as many spring and summer candles. So that's my justification. Let's keep going. I picked up a few of these. I have had this in the past and I do like it. So I have one, I think I picked up either 3 or 4 of this one. I know I'm gonna burn this all summer. I will go through every single one this year. It's delicious. It's the white sangria. You can barely kind of tell with this label because it's written in white. I do love the fruit that is on here. Yeah, this smells like a delicious like gummy bear concoction to me. It just does not have a boozy smell. So if you normally think about Harry's like cocktail type scents or like alcoholic drink type scents, some of them do have a boozy note. I don't get the booziness in this at all. Your notes in here are sweet peach, white cherry, pineapple, coconut rum, apricot nectar, and raspberry. I mean, pretty much all of those notes except for the coconut rum. I mean, I don't get rum at all. It's just sweet. It's like sweet, juicy, slightly sour as well. It's kind of a mix between like Haribo gummy bears and Haribo peach rings. It is absolutely delicious. And if you can still get your hands on white sangria and you like really fruity, summery, tropical, sweet, hint of sour type of like scents, you got to check this one out. It is fabulous and I love it. I love that so much. Okay, let's talk coconut cake, you guys. It's back. I was hoping coconut cake would come back. This is so delicious. So your notes in here are toasted coconut, coconut milk, whipped cream, buttercream frosting, baked cake, and pecans. It's so good. It almost has like a hint of caramel to it. And you guys know how I feel about Harry and caramel. I think he kind of tends to overdo the caramel sometimes. This, I think, smells just right. Even though it's not even in the notes, I think it might be the pecans that are coming off as kind of like a nutty, like caramel type note. But it's mostly like rich, white cake with coconut like folded in it, toasted coconut folded in, and like a coconut buttercream frosting. It is absolutely heavenly. And if you are looking for a delicious summertime gourmand candle to have on hand, let it be coconut cake because this is so good. This is really the reason that I keep coming back to Homeworx, is that the gourmand scents that Harry puts out are they're just my favorite. Like, I think that he excels at that better than any other company. I mean, you guys know I enjoy my Kringle candles, but I don't think Kringle does gourmand the way that Homeworx does. Like, Kringle does florals in a really beautiful way. Kringle does holiday scents in an absolutely beautiful way. And like their fruity candles, I think their fruity candles are absolutely delightful. But I haven't had as much like gourmand that I love from Kringle. But with Homeworx, man, Harry knows how to do that. And I feel like you guys know what's coming next. And yeah, I got a few of these because I was not gonna mess around with berry trifle. It's sold out. And I'm really sorry if you missed out on it. I hope that they get more in stock. I hope that they do, because this is one of my all-time faves from when Harry first released at QVC. Like, we're taking it back to 2017. I just last year, I think it was, burned my last 3-wick when these candles were still 3 wicks. I had one of those left and I was kind of like clinging onto it for dear life. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm so glad I did because I loved it. I loved the experience of burning that scent, and it came back. So it just goes to show you that, you know, sometimes things won't come back. Like, you'll burn your beloved and it won't come back. And that's okay, because you'll find something new, right? But it is always nice when you have a long-time favorite, oh, like berry trifle, come back and stock. This is so good, you guys. Now, you do pick up the Grand Marnier note that is in here, so make sure that you are okay with that, because this one does have just a hint of that booziness in it for sure. So raspberries, wild blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, vanilla pound cake, and Grand Marnier sauce. Basically, you guys, it looks like how this picture smells. Just this trifle here with that beautiful Grand Marnier sauce. Like, just imagine that, like, kind of mixing in and out of that, like, white cake and mingling with those fruits. This is absolutely heavenly, and I'm so glad that it came back. I'm glad that I just decided to buy, I think I bought 4. I'm glad I got the 4 that I did, because I'll kind of like space them out. I'll do 2 in the spring, 2 in the summer. I will burn them. I'm not gonna hold on to them because I'm past that point. But anyway, you guys, so those are the things that I purchased. So I did get some backups, even though I said I wasn't gonna do that, but it's okay. I will definitely burn through them. Another thing that I picked up at QVC that has this been released on the Homeworx.Shop? I'm not sure. Maybe it has. It's the Kiwi Margarita. I will actually have an in-depth review. I bought a set of 2 at QVC. I will have an in-depth review of this particular scent either later on in the day today, or I may save it for Thursday. But I also will have a Kringle candle haul at some point this week. I'm hoping to get my last Kringle order within the next day or 2. And if I can, then on Thursday, I'll do the Kringle candle haul. If not, maybe I'll upload this Kiwi Margarita then. So, but this is really nice too. This is a like drink, like scented candle, but this does not have the booze note in it either, but it also doesn't say that it does. So in here you have kiwi, chilled melon, Caribbean lemon, crushed mint, and sparkling sugar water. I would say if you really liked the citrus mojito and it has not come back, it hasn't. I don't know if it will, but if you liked citrus mojito, you'll probably like this. I do smell that mint. This is kind of heavy on the lemon and kiwi and mint note. It is sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I will say, I think I like the citrus mojito a little bit better than this, but this isn't bad. It's a lovely scent. So there's that. And then these next few candles, these are the ones that were sent as PR. They sent 1 of each, so I'm just gonna share them with you guys really quickly. A couple of them I have not reviewed, so I'll do reviews of those. And that's what I appreciate about getting the PR, is because they often send things to me that you guys know I have very specific tastes. When I purchase something, I'm happy to buy it, but I typically don't buy things that are not in my wheelhouse. I will buy the things that I like, but when things are sent as PR, it's kind of nice because they'll often send stuff that I wouldn't necessarily think to pick out myself. And sometimes I find something new that I really like, and sometimes I'm just like, yeah, nope, still not my thing. And that's okay. So anyway, Mandarin Pink Grapefruit. I've never had this one before, so I'm curious to try it. It smells good on cold sniff. It's not quite as citrusy as I thought it would be. I mean, there's definitely citrus notes in here, but it's not what I was expecting it to be at all. So mandarin, pink grapefruit, orange peel, and white amber. That amber is interesting in here for sure. They did send me one of my beloveds, my hot cider donut. I'm always happy and grateful for a backup of this because you guys know how I feel about hot cider donut. I still have about 10 or 15 backups of this. I love it. I just will keep buying it for all eternity. I very rarely am I like, yes, you have to try this floral, because I'm not much of a floral person. I enjoy them, but they're not my favorite. But Enchanted Peony, this label alone makes me want to buy more of this particular set. It's so pretty, right? Like, I love peonies. I know why brides want peonies in their bouquets. Like, that was always my biggest request when I was doing weddings, is like, please, can I have peonies? And, you know, it would be from brides that were getting married in like January or February, and I'd have to say, no, you cannot, but we'll get you some garden roses that have a similar look. This is really beautiful. It's definitely a rose peony scent. I have burned a couple of these at least, and I've always really liked it. There's also some camellia in here, as well as leafy greens and fresh blackberry. There's a sweetness to this, and it comes from that blackberry. I've said this before. I know Brett hates it. Brett from over at Philly Candleman. I love it when Harry puts some fruit notes in his florals, and I love when he puts some florals in his fruit candles. I think it makes them a lot more palatable to, I would say, the masses. Not Brett. But most people are like, oh yeah, I like that combination. You know, it sweetens it up a little bit, or it makes it a little bit more interesting. But I do understand where Brett's coming from. In terms of like true florals, Harry really does prefer to add something a little bit different in there rather than just going straight across floral. This is another one that is not in my wheelhouse, and they sent it to me. It's Driftwood. I do really love the color of this wax. I just think that's the prettiest cornflower blue. But this scent is, it's one that I could probably do in my bathroom, and I imagine that's where I'll burn this. But it really isn't, like, it's not a scent that I'm drawn to. It's a little bit more masculine, I think. Your notes here are sun-drenched woods, sandalwood, jasmine, and verbena. So not really, none of these are really my favorite notes. I don't get much of the jasmine in this. It's much more of like the woody sandalwood and verbena that stand out to me. Sorry about the lighting. It's like a weird cloudy, rainy, sunny day. It's spring in Oregon. And then the very last one, it's been a long time since I've had this one, the pineapple colada. Yeah, it smells exactly like how I remember it. It's a lot of pineapple. You definitely get that like cherry note in here as well. So it's fresh pineapple, coconut milk, Madagascar vanilla, and tangerine juice. You can smell like those maraschino cherries in here. I don't know what is giving off that smell. Maybe it's the tangerine. I don't know, but yeah, it smells delicious. It's not my favorite. It is a pineapple that is done really well, but yeah. Anyway, you guys, those are the Homeworx candles that I've picked up for spring so far. I certainly will have some reviews coming up for you guys. Let me know if you have any special requests for what to review first. I will definitely have this review coming up here shortly. That's my next one for sure. But let me know if you specifically want anything else, or if you want me to re-review these candles just to see if there's a difference in how they smell burning. Honestly, they kind of smell the same as I remember them to be when they were last released, but I don't know, maybe it's worth re-reviewing them. You guys let me know. So I will put links for everything in the description box down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.